Well, hello today. And I got involved with the Shepherd Center when I became ill. And I have been dealing with them just a little bit over a year. And it's helped me a lot because I have been going to the dialysis and whatnot, and doctor's office and all the places I need to go. I had to get in cabs and whatnot. I was driving at first, then I got to where I couldn't drive, and so I was getting taxi cabs and whatnot, and it cost me quite a bit of money, which I didn't have no income coming in because I wasn't working or whatnot. The Shepherd Center has helped me greatly, and I hope it will be a great admiration to other people that need a ride. I really appreciate it because it has helped me so much, and without them, I don't know where my daughter and I would be right now. I'd probably be stuck back in a cab, but thank God that I'm not, and I really enjoy it.
Shepherd Center means transportation for us, fellowship for us, to our doctor's appointments, just like this morning, and we have received the services from them since 2015, and we have met some of the nicest people, and we count that a real blessing. Our life would be in need without the Shepherd Centers providing this transportation for us. So it's been a real blessing, and we're very thankful to be a part of it.
I drove until I got physically disabled to drive, and now we understand what a blessing it is to be picked up right at home and carried where you need to go. Jetty does the phone calling. She can call and get our appointment where we need to go, and then call a Shepherd Center, and they come out to the door, pick us up, take us, and bring us back. It is such a blessing. I think a program like this keep old folks like us from having to go to the nursing home. So it's a tremendous blessing to all of us old retired folks.
My name is Neil White. I live in Tupelo. We lived here about 9 years. I'm a Gulfport resident originally. And my wife had her mother's situation when she lived in Gulfport, where she had no way to get to the doctor or anywhere else she needed to go. So she became involved with Shepherd Center to try to give back what couldn't be given to her mom. And she started taking people who could no longer drive to medical appointments or other things that they needed to do. And she asked me to get involved in it, and I did. And it's just been a really enjoyable experience. I've met some great and fascinating people doing that. We just dropped a couple off at a medical facility across the street, and I'm here with you here at the Wellness Center.
I'm Travis Abney. I've been driving for Shepherd Center for 2 years. I found it very helpful to me and in my growth, and I'm still growing even at my age, to do things that help people. I selfishly enjoy it because when my mother, who lives in South Mississippi, couldn't get to doctors and to events that she wanted to attend, that somebody there, friends and family, had to take her, and I, being unable to be there, never could. So this kind of fulfills in my mind helping other people as a way of honoring her, and I truly enjoy it, and I share that a lot of time with the riders I have in the car, and I think it helps them to know that I'm doing it out of love and not just a task. So it's been truly helpful to me in my spiritual life as well.
I'm Brenda Mills, and I came on board with Shepherd Center 4 years ago. My first job was serving on the board, and after about a year, I began transporting some of our clients. I cannot tell you what a blessing this has been to me to serve in this capacity. There is such a need in our community for people to have a way to get to the doctor. And this has just been an opening for me. I've made so many friends and come to know so many precious people. And they are so appreciative of the service that we give them. One of the things that I have come to see in working with Shepherd Center is the fact that the people that we're serving are people who have been volunteers for their entire life to our community and given to our community. And now this is an opportunity that the community can give back to them. And several of the people that I transport, they even used to transport for Shepherd Center. And now we're being able to give them back a little bit of their service. And that is another blessing that I get out of Shepherd Center.
I'm C.J. Sanders, and about 15 years ago I developed a severe neurological problem in both my legs, and it led to my retirement, and then it led to a wheelchair. And last spring I went to an inpatient rehabilitation for my legs and got out of the wheelchair and onto the walker, and now I'm housebound except because I can't drive. I was in trouble. I couldn't get around, and essentially, like I said, housebound. And my son called Shepherds. I didn't know about Shepherds. He called Shepherds for me one day, and they took me to the wellness center that day. And then they started taking me and picking me up, and then different people started doing it. And then they started taking me to doctor's appointments. So essentially I went from a housebound situation to just about a normal life. Just when I need to go somewhere, I call Melissa, and 100% of the time so far she's taken care of me. So I guess it's kind of a part of my life. I don't know if it is for everybody that uses Shepherds, but it is for me because I don't have any other way of transportation around town.
Well, my name is Marilyn Cohen, and I use Shepherd Center to drive me mostly to doctor's appointments, but they say they would take me anywhere I want to go. And it's a wonderful service for me because my daughter lives in Vancouver, Canada, my son lives in Worcester, Massachusetts, so they're not here to take me where I want to go. They're always on time, and I always feel really safe with them. But it's a wonderful mission, and I'm very grateful to you for that.
I am Kurt Biddle. I am the director of Shepherd Center of Greater Tupelo. And this gave me a way of keeping them living as independently as they're capable of. And we're all going to face that at one point in our life, particularly when a son or daughter or someone else tells you can no longer drive. We have clients who have macular degeneration or have strokes or other means. Sometimes it's financial. They just can't afford their car anymore. They can't afford insurance. And yet they're locked in their own home. They are basically becoming prisoners of where they live. They can't get out. Sometimes they miss doctor's appointments because they just don't want to ask their children for a ride or their neighbors for a ride or even members of their own church. So it has been very, very rewarding for me.